What if we told you there's a second Independence Day in America, one that many people are just beginning to fully understand? It's called Juneteenth, and its story is powerful, profound, and still shaping the nation today. Juneteenth is celebrated every year on June 19th. It marks the day in 1865 when Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and delivered a long overdue message. Slavery had officially ended. That moment came 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, and it changed everything for those still held in bondage in Texas. The name? A blend of June and 19th, Juneteenth. As the Civil War ended, freedom came in waves. Enslaved people across the South had already begun seizing their own freedom, fleeing plantations, demanding pay, even taking up arms. Congress passed the 13th Amendment in January 1865, but it wasn't until December that the last legal strongholds of slavery, like Kentucky and Delaware, had to comply. Juneteenth celebrations began just 1 year later in 1866. In Texas, families gathered in churches, shared meals, prayed, and honored their newly claimed freedom. Over time, these celebrations expanded throughout the South and eventually across the U.S., spreading with the Great Migration. In the 1920s and 30s, Juneteenth took on new life with food festivals and public events. And while the Civil Rights era shifted the focus to activism, the 1970s reignited Juneteenth with pride in black arts, culture, and freedom. President Joe Biden signing federal holiday bill. Finally, in 2021, Juneteenth was officially recognized as a federal holiday, America's first new national holiday since Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983. So how do people celebrate? With joy, purpose, and pride. There are readings of the Emancipation Proclamation, singing of traditional spirituals, and recitations of work from black authors like Ralph Ellison and Maya Angelou. There are cookouts, parades, beauty pageants, music festivals, and lectures, all celebrating black resilience, family, and culture. And the color red? It's everywhere on Juneteenth. Red velvet cake, strawberry soda, barbecue sauce. Red symbolizes strength and sacrifice. It's history you can taste. Juneteenth isn't just celebrated in the U.S. The Mascogos, descendants of black Seminoles who fled to Mexico, mark it with their own traditions, blending African, indigenous, and Mexican cultures. Juneteenth is a celebration, but it's also a reminder of how far we've come, of how much further we have to go, and of the joy, creativity, and legacy that have powered that journey. On June 19th, take a moment, reflect, celebrate, and learn, because freedom, like history, should never be forgotten